now we have seen what is a quadratic equation. Let us revise it again. Quadratic equation is what? There is one term with the power of the variable 2. There is no term with the power of the variable as fraction or negative. There is no term with the power of the variable more than 2. Then that equation is called as quadratic equation. Then the standard form of the quadratic equation is what? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So whenever we have to solve quadratic equation, we have to write that quadratic equation in this standard form. Okay. Now let us see what is meant by roots of quadratic equation. Roots of quadratic equation means that is the solution of the quadratic equation. Now since here the power of the variable is 2, there are two solutions. That is, there are two values of the variable. And those two values satisfy the quadratic equation, and therefore they are called as roots of the quadratic equation. Now let us see one example. State whether given values are the roots of the quadratic equation or not. Here the equation is x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. And the values of x are given as minus 3 and 3. Okay. Now let us see whether minus 3 is a root of the quadratic equation or 3 is also a root of the quadratic equation or not. So what is the method? You have to take left hand side. What is the left hand side? X square plus 5x plus 6. Don't write is equal to 0 because we don't know whether it is equal to 0 or not. Okay. Now put the value of x as minus 3. So minus 3 the bracket square plus 5 multiplied by minus 3 plus 6. So left hand side is equal to minus 3 square is what? 9. 5 multiplied by minus 3 is what? Minus 15 plus 6. So left hand side is equal to 9 minus 15 is what? Minus 6 plus 6. So minus 6 plus 6 is what? 0. Yes. Therefore LHS is equal to 0. But our RHS is also 0. Therefore we conclude that LHS is equal to RHS. That is left hand side is equal to right hand side. And when this condition we get, then we say that that is a root of the quadratic equation. Therefore we conclude that minus 3 is a root of the quadratic equation. Let us check it for 3. Again the same method. LHS is equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. Don't write is equal to 0. The children always do this mistake. They write is equal to 0 and in the last step they write not equal to 0 if the LHS is not equal to RHS, and then you lose the mark over there. So what you have to do? First take left hand side is equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. Substitute x is equal to 3 now. So it is 3 square plus 5 multiplied by 3 plus 6. So LHS is equal to what is 3 square? It is 9. 5 multiplied by 3 is 15 plus 6. So LHS is equal to 9 plus 15 is 24 plus 6 which is equal to 30. Therefore left hand side is equal to 30. That means left hand side is not equal to right hand side because right hand side is 0. Therefore we conclude that x is equal to 3 is not a root of quadratic equation.